a series of photographs that you have on your screen, which actually shows the final moment of the Tejas aircraft, just less than a second before it crashes. The Tejas was performing what appears to have been a negative G maneuver. This is a standard part of its flight profile. To exit this maneuver at fairly low altitude, the pilot got into a roll, which is another maneuver which is performed in aerobatic displays. But there was very low altitude at this stage in that aerobatic display profile, and that roll maneuver appears to not have been a snap roll or a quick roll, which would have enabled the aircraft to enter into horizontal flight. It was in fact some sort of what is called a barrel roll. In other words, a maneuver where the aircraft actually lost a little bit of altitude. By the time the aircraft was able to get wings level after completing this barrel roll, it appears, the vertical speed of the aircraft, in other words, the rate at which it was descending, was still too high. And unfortunately, the aircraft crashed at that stage. It mushed into the ground. Had there been a few hundred feet more of altitude on the aircraft, I would suggest that perhaps it would have survived. That said, this is what the video sort of seems to reveal. We are not investigators. We can only describe what we are seeing. There is a full court of inquiry which is looking into this. Presumably, there'd be local authorities as well. But what you actually see are the last few moments of the Tejas aircraft shortly before it crashed in Dubai. And this is something which is, it's just another reminder of how dangerous military flight is as we sort of take into account these pictures which have come in. What you can see, and this is important, is that the pilot was wings level. The wings were level in the aircraft. Unfortunately, at that stage, the aircraft wasn't able to transition to horizontal flight and pull up from there. It was actually going down, and it didn't have the altitude to actually resume level flight and then pull up. And the altitude was just not there. It mushed into the ground. Very, very tragic indeed.